Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just let me adjust my seat here. So we're back with some more insider tea, some insider scoop. Do we believe it? Do we not believe it? I don't know. This stuff just falls into my lap from time to time. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It does keep me motivated. It does keep me posting on the channel. So let's get into this sauce. It fell into my lap a week ago and I thought to myself, there's been a lot of rumours, divorce rumours of Harry and Meghan going their separate ways. Now, apparently, according to Meghan and Harry's, what it seems to be neighbours, Harry was allegedly seen leaving the Montecito mansion with quite a few bags. Essentially, a source has leaked that not only has Harry been asked to leave the Montecito love pad, he has also been repetitively arguing with Meghan, and allegedly they are in marriage counselling. We know that, of course, counselling and therapy is a large part of Harry's life, as he confessed with his Netflix little docuseries with Oprah Winfrey. And we know that the Duchess of Freebies has been quite big on pushing Harry to go down that route. Now, I personally feel as though her being very supportive of Harry exposing all of his weaknesses, all of his vulnerabilities, and essentially directing and pointing towards his mental health issues. He's been very explicit and open about his use of illegal substances. I think I can say that. I don't know if I can say the D word on YouTube. There's so much red tape that you got to jump through as a YouTuber. I don't know. So he's been quite open about his use of illegal substances, which has essentially I love that word, essentially made him a target for deportation. So there's been a lot of issues with his visa since he basically admitted to the use of narcotics. I think I can say that. Let me get into this source and then I'm going to, of course, add my lovely personal opinions. So Harry has been seen to allegedly be leaving the Montecito mansion in Santa Barbara. According to sources, Meghan has kicked Harry out of the mansion. Their dirty laundry is leaking everywhere, and it seems as though there was a lot of commotion in the early hours last week, the other day. So onlookers reported that Harry was seen with loads and loads of luggage parting from the home in Montecito that the couple share. So this is alleged. The onlooker alleged that they saw him loading bags with his security team and personal assistants into Range Rovers. And Harry does like to drive around in gas-guzzling cars, like, you know, a Cadillac, Range Rover. I think that's one of his favourite vehicles, right? And I guess a Range Rover, I mean, they're very expensive cars to drive. They are the epitome of status and wealth. And so I wouldn't say that's not true. So they said they saw him loading loads of bags. The commotion went on for hours, apparently. Another onlooker alleged that Harry looked absolutely exhausted, as though he hadn't slept in weeks. Doesn't he always? I mean, he leads a very stressful life, trying to bring down the royal firm, trying to attack your dad, trying to avenge your mother in a strange way for whatever reason, trying to destroy your stepmother, calling her the Wicked Witch of the West, and, you know, claiming that your wife is some kind of reincarnation of your mother, which makes no sense whatsoever, because nobody likes her. And of course, a lot of people liked Diana. You know, we all loved her. And trying to dethrone your brother, or at least destroy his birthright. I mean, he would look exhausted, but I think that it doesn't help that he's in a marriage with someone who, I mean, a lot of people believe that Meghan is a narcissist. It's quite obvious that she has narcissistic tendencies along with Harry. She's been out for herself for years, and she doesn't. Any wife that really truly loved her husband wouldn't have allowed him to release that spare book, or at least she would have made him tailor his swipes or limit his swipes, dampen his swipes against the firm, and just have a bit more class and dignity, right? But no, that did not happen. So Harry's looking exhausted, as though he hadn't slept in weeks, and also a little bit sunburnt from the hot Cali rays. Yeah, the Kelly Rays are not agreeing with Harry's skin. I would definitely say that he's aging along with Meghan at an accelerated rate. Now, I've never been to California, but I assume that it's quite taxing out there. It's very hot. Meghan was not spotted at the site, and it just seemed to be Harry on his own who was hauling all of these valuables with his team into these rather large cars. He looked hot, sweaty and distraught, and he was definitely not in good spirits. But he persevered in the California heat to get the stuff out of the mansion. It was definitely him moving out, but he did not move any furniture, just mainly suitcases. An insider leaked a few weeks ago that Harry and Meghan were engaging in shouting matches at the mansion while she was on shift, and they was using a full rainbow of curse words to communicate. The exchange got ugly and Harry was not coming out as the victor. In any of these matches, Meghan allegedly repeated the 2 words, "get out," for 5 minutes straight. True Meghan style, she definitely, is a dog with a bone. She doesn't let go of any bad blood, as we've seen with her relationship with her father. Before dismissing the assistant and turning down for the night, the insider said also that Meghan runs the household, and when she's not happy, nobody is happy. And we've definitely seen that. Harry's had nothing but misery since he's been in this relationship, right? It's been awful. Harry is a victim of his own choice of spouse, as it was no secret who and what she was capable of. After all, we watched her dismiss her father in cold blood. Harry is going to now have strained access to the kids, which many people believe are rent-a-kids or whatever they are. They don't exist. The camp is split, but I think that Lily definitely has the classic Markle nose. And I did see that. Have you seen all of the side-by-side comparisons? I'm probably going to put an image here of a little Lily with her grandfather. The profile, the forehead, right? Can you see it in the image? The forehead and the nose and the hairline and the red hair. I mean, she really does look like the spitting image of her grandfather. So it really highlights that Meghan should talk to her dad and settle the feud for once and for all. However, that is very unlikely. And of course, we know that's very unlikely. It seems as though their relationship has hit a wall and it's hit the brakes, and they have become insufferable to each other. Meghan obviously is the victor in the breakup and will have full custody of the 2 kids, relegating Harry to being a part-time weekend dad. It is rumoured that he is going to head to New York in hopes of the call-off period, bringing them some much-needed peace and a possible reconciliation. Now, it has recently been released that Harry and Meghan are treating some very unfortunate young children to a speech, an appearance in the upcoming weeks. And I'm going to get a few more details, which I found on Twitter, to share that with you guys. And I'm just like thinking to myself, well, no one really wants to see you, Harry. We don't. But apparently he is going to be treating these young children to a speech, which I'm going to post the details here. Why? I don't know. Do we want that? I don't think the kids want it, but they're going to get it because Harry, of course, is on a worldwide privacy tour. Let's not forget that. So it goes on to say that he's basically hoping to get her back. She has concocted a whole blame shifting victim narrative that has been put together to get her back in the public's good graces. And of course, Meghan hates to be the bad guy. She hates to be the villainess, even though she's created a very toxic, dark web for herself, right? She's going to shift the blame. An insider has leaked, and her comeback ambitions know no leaps or bounds. So she's basically going to blame Harry for everything that went wrong in their marriage and everything that went wrong with the royal firm in order to make herself look good. Meghan wants to be out of the hot seat, and she's going to make it happen one way or another. She hates to be hated, and she will not settle for anything less. The source goes on to say, She's trying to win her Hollywood career that she has chased for the past 2 decades of her entire life. Harry, it seems, has become just another casualty of her web, and he's paying the ultimate price for it. He has no family now, he has no friends, and he has no real safety net, which we know to be true. So the Royal Rogue has put something funny up on Twitter, which I thought I would share with you guys. And he's basically said, let's play a game. If Meghan had to pick an actress to play her in a movie, which actress would she pick? Only living and current actresses, please. And please make sure to get inside of Meghan's mind. So that's very interesting. Who would Meghan pick to play her? Pray tell. Well, living actresses. I mean, who could she pick, right? Maybe the girl that starred in the Bridgerton series. Maybe she could pick her. You know, she's biracial. But then I don't know. I don't know if Meghan would go for someone who's younger than her. But anyway, that summarizes it. So Prince Harry has been kicked out of the Montecito mansion. Do you believe it, guys? I don't know. It's very possible. There's been a lot of divorce rumours as of late. So I think anything goes with Harry and Meghan. I really do. I'll be back with another video and more information when I find it. Stay tuned. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm also on Twitter now. I have a separate Instagram page. So if you can follow me on that. I haven't started using it, but I'm going to link everything. Everything's going to be linked.